Let's just go in the same order. Let's just go with Yuri, then Sayori, then Monica, then Natsuki.
Let's see what you let's see what you've written for today. Well done, kid. Your skills are already improving.
No, they're not! They haven't improved at all! It's just me clicking stuff until I got it right. I'll just say she has bigger boobs this angle. Oh my. Oh my god. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers.
You know what Yuri is? I think Yuri is... No. I was gonna say, like, Yuri's like a kudere, kind of. I don't know if that's the right one.
I know you knew this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect.
My poems still kind of suck. I'm not sure if you realize. I just freaking grab words until I have something. I don't know shit about literature.
You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see through your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have
one example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me your poem. Okay, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the same symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. God, it's so deep. The moon increments its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the nearly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Rush of blood. Classic. Pavlovian? Is that what it is? Pavlovian? Dear God, it's been so long. This is not even cursive as well. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions to them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's these sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Ken?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has something like that. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities. Blah.
Even if it's difficult sometimes, some things make us uncomfortable.
I read that in the wrong voice. Oops.
After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Okay, Sayori.
Ken, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Huh? I'm not hiding anything. Sayori 8. That was my dad.
But the poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I haven't. Wow. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Huh? No way! Lady Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Huh?
Stop thinking weird things, idiot! I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? When you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I can feel more emotions through you than I can feel through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. Your fault for getting me my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe?
Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands.
Hey, Ken? You give me a poem? I kinda wanna keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you read something from me.
Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. Oh, I know where this is going. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
Is this saying she made a raccoon as a friend? A raccoon named Wendy. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. That was cute. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, me shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm to help her stay at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh boy.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It was not as good as yours.
Please, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. How very interesting, just bottles. Still sheep waifu as fuck. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, childhood friend. That's a thing. So I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Now she's just making random rhymes now? Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deep and deeper my fingers go, like exploring the dark cave, discovering the secret, tying the nooks and crannies. I agree, she's just so cheerful. Digging, scraping, scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Why do I feel like I just read some kind of, like, emotional rap? Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. But I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. I guess, it's kind of... I don't know. Even though it's just as literate as the other one, I felt like it's kind of a little bit more creative, I mean, she even threw in the rhymes down and everything.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I'm starting to lose my broccoli voice just like I did when I posted the videos Up to You, the feature I give every song. I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica! Okay, so after we go through everyone, I guess we're probably gonna stop there. Depends on how long this is.
Hi again, kid.
How's the writing going? Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably.
Since the stream might be ending soon, if you guys have any last bits of questions, feel free to ask now before I end the stream.
But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? And again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but you and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. This is the kind of thing I never really seen before, so... I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speed over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. The poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game, like what I'm about to do right now.
Save! At this specific spot.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tea?
Is this tea?
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
And that's... Yeah, I guess we were still on a radio show or something. Okay, Natsuki, let's see what other freaking cutesy thing that she wrote.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. I can't really say it's any better either. Whew. Huh? Feel what?
Well, anything, this isn't a train wreck. I'll take it as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment?
Damn, that was deep, right?
Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you have been friends with her for so long, you might have been on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sorry.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
So, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like he's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away, like letting go of a balloon. You say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
You know, I would love to see Monica write a novel, right?
Here.
Amy likes spiders. Oh god. Oh my god, I feel like every time I'm going to read her freaking poems, it's just me laughing my ass off.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes...
Oh, why am I reading in her voice? Amy likes spiders. Iggly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang a chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to a nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She's probably talking about spiders. With her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, now this one I didn't laugh, but dear fuck. It's like, what the hell? You little bitch.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
Am I reading her a poem or am I reading her freaking diary? What is this? Oh god. No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
Okay, so everyone doesn't like spiders doesn't mean you stop being friends with them just because they like spiders. Oh shit. My freaking the ice is melting in my soda, it's going everywhere. Oh no, that's bad.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah, like how we all love lollies. Or something weird. How these girls just need to come out and say... All these girls just need to come out and say they've... I don't know what you're trying to say there.
Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're one to fucking talk. Huh, that's funny. You wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you just say Yuri?
Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people should make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
And that's finally everyone. Alright. Let's just save. It's been so long since I read a visual novel. I think the last one I read was still Sakura Spirit. And that was months, maybe a couple years, 1 year, I don't remember.
We're all doing each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit...
Oh wait, wrong voice. I was doing freaking Natsuki's voice.
I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room... Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance.
Wrong voice, again.
Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come and recite poems too.
How much you want to bet there's going to be no one doing that? Been through that before.
Sari's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sari, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did.
Do you really think it's that... Oh, wrong voice. Oh, God. I gotta stop soon.
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. I'm allowed to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing yourselves.
What kind of voice did I do there?
Being intimate with yourself, creating new horizons, and having fun.
That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If it's all it takes to stand in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Oh lord.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I have to get it over with.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can you go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Okay, so we're just gonna save here, and this is where I'm going to stop. Okay, so I guess that's the end of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry that I cannot get any horror games because I forgot how much my computer sucks. So